Hey everyone, welcome back to Create and Craft. My name's Dan. I'm absolutely buzzing for this show because if you want something to do on Christmas Day, to open up on Christmas Day, to play with the younger members of the family, the grandparents, your other half, this is 100% your show. Or to keep yourself entertained over the Christmas period and beyond. Loads of brand new games from the Happy Puzzle Company, loads of returning favourites. I've ordered 4 of those. Hello, my sister. I hope you're not watching. You're not getting all 4, by the way. You're getting 1. Loads of bestsellers, including the Genius Square, all in time for Christmas, all from the Happy Puzzle Company, all from Gavin. How are you?
All right.
Now, this one here, Snow Problem.
Yeah.
So new.
Yep.
I know you're all part of the development and the invention,
Absolutely.
etc. This is the first time I've actually physically seen it.
It's
That's how
really
new this is.
It's really, first of all, hello everybody.
Hello.
Hello Create and Craft World. How are you all? Very nice to see you. I hope you're all having a really thoroughly lovely Tuesday afternoon. And by the way, I like the idea that you might actually give 4 copies of the same jigsaw to your sister.
She'd love it. She loves Norwich more than I do, and that's a lot.
So basically, the story is that these have literally just arrived. This is as brand new as you can get. And when I walked in the studio, this is the first time I've actually seen the finished version
that must be so
opened. An amazing day. Yeah, you see the prototype, you see everything being developed. So what I want to say is, this is the sweetest, cutest game I've ever come across. And this is something which will really look absolutely beautiful on the Christmas table for everybody to play as well. It's ages 8 and up, all the way through to adult as well. And what you've got in here is loads and loads of different problems. I think it's actually, it'll tell me on here, this is our new 80 challenges. But what I do want to let you know, by the way, is that what you're going to get is this limited edition special first edition of this. And this is the only run of these that we're doing like this. So if, as we expect it to, this becomes a global success, there is always the possibility that the ones that people get from here today
that's a nice little
will be collector's items.
And you've got club discount on all of these.
You have. You're getting an amazing discount on there already.
69.
That's good. That's good. So, okay, I'm going to explain to you how the game works.
Do it.
Now, I do want to say to you, this is one of those rare games which I'm going to have to actually explain to people without, we can't do it from above, you've got to see it face on, so I'm doing it back to front.
Okay.
So, what we have here first of all is we have our booklet which contains all of the different challenges and of course the solutions as well, and there are 80 of these challenges that are all on different levels. And what all of them have in common is that they require you to set up your snowmen so that your snowmen have a bottom, a middle and a top. And you've got various numbers of trees that exist in your snowy board. And the snowballs are what move in order to create these. Now, I've set this up so that it's actually easier for everybody to see. This is actually puzzle 64, but I went through all the puzzles to find one that was going to look good on TV.
Okay.
So you can roll any of the snowballs in any direction, providing there is something to stop the snowball from rolling off. So, for example, for this snowball here, we could roll this over to here because it's got the tree in the way to stop it.
Okay,
we could roll it along to here because it's got that to stop it
so
there.
Keep rolling until it's
And then what we can do now, we can almost solve this because once the pieces are next to the snowman, that is the point at which we can actually assemble our snowman. So if we were to go here like so, we would roll that one over there onto there, and there is the base of our snowman there. We can't move that one because if we move that one in any direction, it's got nothing to block it. But what we can do is we can move this one along to here like so. And then we can roll this one onto here like so. And that will then jump on top there like that. And then, well, we've got a choice of 3 snowmen in this case.
Is it magnetic, by the way?
The one that I've had made for here is magnetic. Because when I was deciding to do it backwards, the one you actually get doesn't need to be magnetic. But when you're doing it backwards on TV, it helps.
That makes it easier.
It helps me to make it magnetic. So I asked them to make it magnetic for me. And there is your first snowman there. And similarly, if we move this one along to here like so, we can roll this one across to here like that. That one is going to go up on there like that, and then that snowman will complete there. Now that all seems nice and easy, but now we've got a real big problem because we've got to get the third snowman assembled, and we've left ourselves with nowhere for this to go, because if we roll this ball along here, it's just going to fall off the edge.
Okay.
So what I've done there beautifully with this particular challenge is to demonstrate to you the principle of how it works.
Yep.
But at the same time, show you that it is not as easy as it looks. So this is something which starts off very, very simply, and then it gets much, much harder.
It could be a one-player game.
It is intended as a one-player game.
Like,
It is intended as a one-player game. You can do it with somebody else as well. But just to tell you, as you go through the booklet as well, one of the things that you'll notice is that it tells you exactly how many moves it will take you to do. So if you look, for example, at the easier puzzles, they can all be done in 4 moves, 6 moves, 7 moves. And as you go through, the number of moves that you need gets harder and harder. And when you get towards the end, all of a sudden, for example, there's the hardest one there, number 80. 44 moves that you've got to get right.
Wizard.
So they really
You're a wizard, Gavin.
Absolutely. Well, I never started. Well, I haven't had a chance to solve it. To be fair here, I can actually say no, I have not solved that puzzle because I've just seen it for the first time. So there you go. This puzzle was designed by the legendary Belgian games designer Raf Peters, who's been designing for more than 30 years and is one of the world's greatest games designers, and I think this is an absolute peach. It's something that's really going to appeal to everybody. If the camera just looks over here, you can probably see there are all 3 of our snowmen who are assembled there with our trees as well. It's the sweetest game, and it's something that will come out every year. Of course, you're not restricted just to doing it at Christmas. You can do it whenever you want to, but it's got a really nice Christmassy feel to it, and that is no problem. And you need to be quick because, as I say, this is a limited first edition, which we hope will become a collector's item. This is going to go worldwide and be a huge success. So this is your chance to get it.
I know it's
now.
an 8+. Barney is 4 and a bit.
This is too hard for even Barney.
Barney would really enjoy the bits, though. Like, Barney has a Genius Square, and he doesn't play it properly, but he loves bringing the bits in and completing the grid with the different colours and stuff. So it can really be a learning experience as well as obviously a fun experience. Let's go right now, in time for Christmas, 2069 in the club, 023 888. If you've got any grandchildren or nieces and nephews, maybe you want to put some Ferrero Rocher or anything in there.
Sure.
They're talking about how it could be like a table decoration or something like that. And then once you've eaten all the Maltesers,
you are
then play
so predictable that we're dealing with puzzles and you're sticking Maltesers on them. Other chocolates are available.
Bunch cheese, it can be whatever you fancy it being. Only 2069, hot off the press, brand new today, and your club discount. 023 888. Well done, everybody, getting hold of that. 023 888. Okie dokie. Everything else you can find on the website, createandcraft.com. And by the way, Gavin, here, just seeing this in action now. How cool. That's a snow scene, by the way, on top of it. Oh, there we go. It's playing.
Oh, look at this.
Have you not seen this before?
No. I did the voiceover, but there you go.
What kind of thing are you saying at this point?
Well, I can't remember, but there you go. This is a demonstration as to how you play. And as you can see there, well, this will show you actually how the moves actually work. So you position your pieces as they're supposed to go. And as I mentioned to you, you can roll the snowballs along in any direction as long as there is something to block them from going off the edge like that. So we move that one there. Now we'll move the big one up to the top there like that. Then we'll move it across to the left. Now that one can go up on top. And then that will pop itself on there like that, and that will go on top there like that.
I hope
and
that's
then
how your voiceover sounds officially with this.
The puzzle. Well, I don't know. I can't even remember doing the voiceover.
That's going on top of there, and away you go. 023 888. Well done, everybody, getting hold of that. Can we talk all things IQ Jigsaw?
Yes. Let me tell you something about the IQ Jigsaw. So we had this on a few weeks ago here, and I really wasn't expecting what happened to actually happen, and that is that we sold the entire stock in 8 minutes.
Wow.
Now, I thought I bought far too much stock with me, but clearly there is something about this that resonates, and I should explain what it is. This is the world's first logic jigsaw puzzle. Now, you've got 120 challenges inside here, and each of them will require you to complete a square out of all of the jigsaw pieces. So what we've got here, as you can see, is they're in sections and they're colour-coded as well. Now, I've started with the easiest of the puzzles here. which is number 1 up there. And what we've got here is just 2 pieces to put into place like so. So I'm going to put this one in place because this is relatively easy to put in there. And as our starter puzzle, that goes in there like that. And there is our square. So that is what you're having to do every time, is to complete the square. Now, as you go through, you're given less and less pieces and less clues to help you. And of course, what's going to happen is that's going to make it harder and harder as you go through the different levels. You're working your way through until you get to the end.
So
when
here, for example,
yes.
I'm starting on my blue, purple and pink, and then I've got to fit in.
You've got to fit
orange,
in everything
green,
else.
yellow. Okay. Wow.
Now, can I just go away for a second? I just need to talk to everyone. Just camera, come over here. I just want to tell everyone something. Now, listen. You guys know that over the last 5.5 years, I've given you lots of recommendations. I'm saying to you seriously and honestly, this is a proper must-have. There is a reason why we sold out of it in 8 minutes when I first launched it on here. Anybody who loves jigsaws, anybody who loves logic puzzles, or a combination of the two, this is a fabulous gift idea for them. With 120 puzzles, there's so much to do. So I'm giving you my personal recommendation, this one, and saying this is one you really need to own, particularly if you love the Genius Square. That type of person who likes working with shapes and things like that is going to love this. You can do it by yourself, you can do it with other people, but it is a thoroughly fabulous puzzle. It comes in this very sweet little box like this as well, and it's suitable for ages 7+. So I really do highly recommend you getting a copy of the IQ Jigsaw. Your item number is 061002, and your club price is a ludicrously cheap £13.49, which means what better time to actually get this to have around the Christmas table. You can come back now. You can come back now, Dan.
I've broken my earpiece. Yeah.
Oh, you've broken your
Sorry,
earpiece.
I was just chatting over there. What did you cover it all?
Yeah, I covered it all.
We
didn't need you in the end. That's fine.
You're not the first to say that.
So really, seriously, that is an incredible recommendation. That is
getting busier and busier
Jigsaw.
and busier. Thank goodness this is working. Getting busier and busier for the IQ Jigsaw, so congratulations. All in time for Christmas, which is great news. Do you want to do more on there, or should we move on?
I think we can. I want to move on to actually do a word game. And one of the reasons I'm going to do this we're going to do Lost for Words, which is another new game. Now, I know from the feedback we got when we did the launch on this on my last show, and we got such amazing feedback from people because they loved actually solving them while I was on air as well. Now, what you've got here is a whopping great, humongous 500 challenges. And what they all have in common is that for the challenge, you will get given 4 words. And what you're looking for is the lost word, the word that can go before or after each of these. So let's see that. I'm going to just move very slightly so I can see. What do you think?
No X-ray, no X-air, no.
No,
Ray.
so you've
Stingray.
got ray, air, hole, and pass.
Hole.
Just giving the viewers at home a moment to think this through.
Stingray. X-ray. So, Molly, pay attention.
Ready?
We're getting one word that connects all 4 of these together, go before or after it to make a sentence.
Well, I'll tell you what, we'll do another one because I'm going to give you the solution. The word is port. So what you've got is portray, airport,
you've got to have a grasp of
hole,
English
and passport.
language.
Well, they're not all that difficult. Let's try this one.
Portray. Go on then.
Try this one, okay? Mill, head, wood, and screen.
Gavin, hold it down a little bit. Down a little bit.
There.
They are perfect. Well, what we got? Mill, head, wood, screen. Silver screen. Wood, silver wood. Silver wood? Headless, millless. Windmill.
Very good.
Windmill.
Look, yes. Turn it over. There you
Windmill,
go.
Max. Windmill. Heck, another one, Gavin.
Another one. We keep on going. Remember, there's 500 of these to do. Try this one.
We've got time. We've got Max on the go. Down a little bit. Here we go. Disc, take, flow, drive. Over, disc. Over, disc. Disco. Take.
Over. But what is the first word then going to be?
Overtake, overflow,
No, what's
overdrive.
the first one going to be?
So I don't get it right?
What's not an over disc?
I don't know.
We'll put it the other way round.
Discover.
Yes!
You know, I was never getting that. I was like, I don't know. Oh, did you get that, Molly? Not a chance, that's true.
There you go.
Okay, right. You, Max.
Yeah, and Max is doing particularly one here. Max is our floor manager.
Go again,
right,
go
next
again,
one.
go again.
Okay, I'm going to keep going here. I'm going to hold them down so that everyone can see them. Because I can't see them if I'm doing that.
Mate.
So, mate, down, horse, and time.
Mate, down, play, horse play, playtime.
What's the top one?
Playmate.
There you go. Very good. Yes. Oh, I'm impressed. Okay. Should we keep going a bit?
Yep.
I've got some really good ones
I can't
here.
turn away because I can't see
go
the
on.
screen.
Try this. There we are. Okay.
House, flood, spot, wait.
Light.
Very good.
Max! Boom, boom, boom,
I'm
boom.
impressed. Look at that. Lighthouse, floodlight, spotlight, and lightweight.
Gavin, go again. We've got another one.
Okay, another one here. Oh, we've done that one.
We're warm. We're warm, aren't we?
I've got 500 of these. Right, try this one.
Water, book, down, ear. Water, ear, wig. Wig water. Wigwam.
As a water wig, of course, that
The old
works.
classic water. Book, worm. Worm down. Book. Is it worm?
No, it's not. What? What? That would
like...
almost work, you know. There's a bookworm and an earworm.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure
Downhill.
what worm down or downworm would be.
Club down, ear. Ring. Ring down, ear ring.
Water ring?
Ring,
water?
Ring, worm.
No, anybody? No?
Anyone, Max?
Revealing?
Reveal all, Gavin.
Reveal all. The word is mark.
Oh, earmark. Oh.
We'll do two more now.
Come on then.
Two more. We'll try this one. I think this one's quite easy, actually.
Bank, storm, pit, stone. Bank, note, storm,
Sand.
Very
Sand.
good. Max is really seriously good at this. I'm very impressed with this one. Right, we'll do one more for now. We'll do one more for now. I spent ages on this one.
Letting, style, Leon. Detail,
What?
I don't know. I'm just picking up the top one. Dale, tail, gate, style, taste, tasty,
Taste tail.
tastelet,
Taste
outlet.
No.
Oh,
No, I think we got you stumped on that one. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do on this one. I'm going to let somebody email in. Okay, I'm not going to reveal the two. Have a look at this one now.
Okay.
And you're going to email in.
studio@cranencraft.com.
Okay, here is it. What is the word that links those? Okay, what is the word that links those? And I'm going to leave this on the side.
Toilet.
And we can do toilet. Where are you getting toilet from?
Toilet. I'm just going for one of them. I'm going for 1 out of 4.
Yeah. Okay, amazing. I don't know what to say. Come on, we'll do one more now.
Get hold of this. 379.
Did we do? I don't think we did this one. I like this one.
Okay.
Try this one. Field, pepper, flower, and pop.
Field, pepper, flower, pop. Pot, flower, pot. Pot field. Pepper, mill. No. Mill field. Flower field. Pop.
Corn.
Cornfield.
Corn.
There it is.
Yes.
He's really good at this. Max is particularly good.
He's very
Wow. Like we've got brains in this studio.
Finally.
We can't
23
compete
years.
with this.
Brains
One
in-
more.
Oh, go on then,
Go
go
on,
on then.
just one more. Here we go. Oh God, I hope no one's actually saw that when I put that when I held that up the wrong way. There we go. Sack, king, over and out.
Sack. Big sack. King, cobra. Cobra sack.
What?
Pin.
King, pin,
Out.
sack,
Let.
pin.
Over. Snow over.
Reveal.
Reveal king.
Reveal is
Ransack.
ransack.
King,
Okay.
Over ransack.
So seriously, just look. This is what you're getting.
We've had like 50 emails for what are some of the guesses? Alex, Paula, Sally, Dawn, Alan, Leslie, Celia, Ian, all guessed it right. Well done.
Hang on.
Chris is
Do you
also,
know the answer?
I don't know the answer yet. They know the answer.
Oh, they know the
I
answer.
put the names. They all got it right.
Okay. Well, what do we think the answer is?
Pig.
It is, because it becomes pigtail, pigeon. Pigeon.
Never in a million years will I think that's how you spell pigeon.
That's why you didn't email in.
That's why I didn't email in.
Pigsty and piglet.
That's why I didn't email in, Gavin. That's why I didn't email in.
Yay. I think people are enjoying that.
That's not Blockbusters.
That is not Blockbusters. Wrong game, but there you go.
379925. Do
Oh,
not
look,
miss out.
that's a good price.
Yeah, $17.99.
Gosh. Okay, they're going to be gone in a flash.
Guaranteed. Yeah, everyone wants one. as you can
Everyone
tell.
wants one. I know Paola nicked one before. Bless her. We
All
love
in
Paola.
time. But they're all on an extended dispatch, aren't they? By like about 9 days or something like that.
7 days, but they are guaranteed for pre-Christmas. And there is another good game to do around the Christmas table as well.
The best game.
I mean, that is just
class.
awesome, isn't it? It's proper class. It's proper class. I like the interactiveness of this. I'm picking another one at random, which people can email in
then,
for.
one more.
There we go.
Okay,
One more.
It's
and then
another
we'll move
email
on.
game for you all. Well
Yeah,
done.
you can. Right. Slide, home, waste, and fill.
Bucket.
You have to email in.
The classic old home bucket. Okay.
Home bucket. Right, we'll leave that. We'll wait for people to come back to that.
Okay, the right number, 3792925. Please, please, please check out your baskets. We don't want you to miss out. The jigsaw.
Well, okay. So let's just say, first of all, now you are emotionally invested in these now.
Yes, I am.
Okay. So let me tell you the story. The story of this is a lady called Hannah Hewitt, who I stumbled across, who is a graphic artist, who had this idea that wouldn't it be amazing if the London Underground map could apply to lots of different towns and cities across the UK. Now, of course, there only is one London Underground map.
Yep.
But Harry Beck's original map from the 1930s, and not Harry Webb, as I called him the first time I did this, because that, of course, is Cliff Richard. Cliff Richard did not design these. Harry Beck's original map.
Maybe you're going on a summer holiday.
Has been taken. Yes. No. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's all I can say.
Very good, very good.
Very good. Yeah, keep up, everyone. Right. So we've got 34 different ones of these, and they're beautiful because obviously they're not representative of real railway networks.
Yep.
They're representative where people live. Now, the reason I've picked these two is, first of all, your love of Norwich, obviously, and the fact that Norwich is the best seller for reasons that we've never quite worked out, although, as you say, people who live in Norwich love Norwich.
We love Norwich.
You do love Norwich.
You know, Norwich is the worst rail and transport system to get to, and that's absolutely how we like it.
Do you know, I often think when it comes to Norfolk in general, that when they designed the United Kingdom and they built the motorway network, somebody turned around and went, oh my goodness, we've completely forgotten about Norfolk. I know.
And we're like, good, keep it that way, will you, boy? Don't you be coming over here with us, boy.
But don't worry, we'll have single-lane A roads with tractors on, because that'll make it easy.
Absolutely.
Now, move that back a second,
Sorry.
because the reason I bought the Liverpool one is my wife Rachel is from Liverpool, and when I brought this home to show her, she got really excited because she grew up in Childwall, which people know is one of the districts of Liverpool, and lo and behold, that is the road that she grew up on, Childwall Park Avenue. So, in theory, it could have had its own station. So whatever town or whatever city you come from, there's so much to look at and so much to enjoy and the way that they've done. So now what you need to know is you need to know exactly what is available. So
well, here we go.
Listen carefully. You've got Norwich, Edinburgh, Oxford, Liverpool, Manchester, Bristol, Birmingham, Cambridge, Bournemouth and Poole, Brighton and Hove, Nottingham, Bedford, Portsmouth, Sheffield,
Shipping forecast.
Bath, Northampton, Southend-on-Sea,
All the pools.
Ipswich, Isle of Wight, Leeds 1, Newcastle upon Tyne 0,
Exactly what it sounds like.
Southampton, Cardiff, Exeter, Leicester, Glasgow,
Hey, Laura Williams is like,
Derby,
Cardiff, you.
Canterbury, Coventry, Doncaster. Oh no, you know what it does sound like? It's like when the next train going to Norwich, calling out
Stopping at.
Doncaster, Grimsby and Cleethorpes, Huddersfield,
What a train journey that
Kingston
is.
upon Hull, and Swansea.
Oh, right.
Oh, we're all happy. There are 1,000 pieces, these jigsaws, and you can see the size that they are.
I'm so impressed.
They're
Like,
absolutely beautiful.
Norwich,
Yeah.
like the whole combination of, cause obviously they're all fantasy rail lines.
Yes.
But like they don't look like this. It's not just one template that you've added in the names on.
Yeah.
They all look really, really different as well, which is absolutely
and they're
spectacular.
proportionate in the same way as the London Underground is proportionate. It's not. It's obviously done in a specific way. You haven't got things on top of each other, but it's done in the same way. And there, of course, this blue line is
Mersey.
the River Mersey.
There we go. If you want Edinburgh, for example, Molly's favourite here. Oh, there we go. That's where Molly's boyfriend lives. I mean, he's not real, Gavin. He's not real. But the one in Scotland lives there.
That's nice.
What's it called? Morningdale. Morningside. Oh yeah. That's what she
Morningside.
said to the one who lives in Sheffield.
Tell you something. I tell you a fun fact. This place here, Strawberry Field,
Ah, yeah.
as in the Beatles.
Yes.
When my wife was first born, they lived in the house at the entrance of Strawberry Field.
No way.
Yes. Things you
I love
never
the
knew.
story. Well, things like with the Norwich one. So I bought, and they know they're coming, so I got really excited and told them. My sister's got one for Christmas. My best mates Tom and Ben have got them for Christmas, and I was like, I want one, so I bought myself one for Christmas. And I think just that whole connection you've got to your past, for example. Absolutely, Chris. Yeah, I'm going to frame it. Absolutely. It's something to do anyway.
When you say you bought one for Christmas,
Yeah.
did you buy one for Christmas or did Gavin say, I'll tell you what, I'll send you one?
I bought 3.
Yeah, you did. That is true.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did very much that day.
Oh, you see the advantages and perks that you get of doing the Happy Puzzle Show with me.
Exactly.
Fabulous.
So if you've got anyone who's got like a connection somewhere, maybe it's where they're born, maybe it's their favourite city, maybe it's where you got engaged, all of these different things. Maybe it's where one of your boyfriends are, like Edinburgh. I think it's really exciting that you can absolutely have that connection. It could be the gift to them, but it's just, and actually, by the way, the box isn't that big either, so it's like...
The box is there. Do you know what? I'll do this.
Thank you,
Here
mate.
we go. Right. There is the box. That's what it comes in. It's a generic box because these are, well, this is the important thing. These are on a 10-day dispatch, and they are again guaranteed for Christmas. And the reason for that is that they are made by hand to order.
Yep.
So these will not go into some strange machine in China. These are made in a traditional jigsaw factory in Exeter.
Yep.
Just outside Exeter, by a human being. So there's another thing. They are made in Britain as well. And also they are made using what's called blue board. Now, anybody who is a jigsaw enthusiast will know that you want your jigsaws to be made from blue board because this is the specialist stuff that means that it works and does the job of a jigsaw as well.
Good question by Chris in the gallery, by the way. Maybe it's your wife born in Liverpool. Mm-hmm. Is there a city you're pretty connected with in the UK?
Well, I'm a London born and bred.
Okay.
And I grew up at the top of the Jubilee line in Stanmore, and I now live in Edgware at the end of the Northern line.
So you could have are they the same size? Chris is basically asking, you could get matching frames and have them either side of
yes,
on a wall.
They
or
are
something like
all
that?
exactly the same size. They're all 1,000 pieces, and they all look absolutely awesome.
They do. Can we quickly show you that list, by the way? Oh, there we go through them all here. Isn't it cool that the river is even included? You saw the one in Oxford forking through as well, Manchester, for example. All of these are in stock, all under this item number, 501394. You can look at them closer up on the website if you wish to, but they're only $15.29. That is the biggest discount I've seen on these. 501394, still in time for Christmas. There's a proper personal touch, isn't it? I know we're going crazy for the IQ jigsaw, for the lost words. It's of course no problem, brand new today. But this feels like a really personal touch, this, Gavin, and I'm so impressed that I didn't even know it was a thing. When you first brought them the other week and I saw them the first time, I was like, this is absolutely... When you're struggling for what to buy people for Christmas, £15.
Do you know how I found these?
How do you find them?
Literally, because the artist, Hannah Hewitt, does them as posters.
Yeah.
And I don't know why or how, but an advert popped up on my Facebook while I was busy scrolling through, looking for Create and Craft presenters to reply to things on and things to like. And there it was in front of me.
Yep.
And
you were like,
and I
"That'd be a
went,
great
oh
jigsaw."
gosh, that would make a good jigsaw. And I got in touch with her and I said, do you mind if we license these off you so we can turn them into jigsaws? And they only came out in September and we have sold thousands. I mean, people just love the idea. It's so different to anything else.
Yep.
Meanwhile, has anybody got the answer to this yet?
So let's quickly nip back to
go
the
back
lost
to-
4
to-
words, and
to
then
that.
we'll move on, I promise
So
you.
we had
what was it?
slide and home and waste and fill. Did anybody get the message in?
Kieran, Laura, Katie, Callum, Leslie, Louise, Claire, Chris. They all think it's what? Land.
And it is land.
Landslide, homeland, wasteland, landfill. I would never have got.
Do you know something? We could fill the entire hour just doing these with people messaging in.
Let's
But
do it.
better to do other games and let people actually buy this.
Quite
500
right,
of them, absolutely.
379925 for the lost words. Are we
Yes, we're going to.
geniusing?
We are geniusing.
XL.
Okay. 7,000 copies of the Genius Square
warmed up for this.
now sold on Create and Craft, and sales internationally now coming up for the 2 million mark.
Wow.
I know, it's pretty darn
Sarah's
awesome.
emailed in challenging me to take on you, Gavin.
What, on this?
Yep.
Shall we do that?
Shall we?
And we'll give everybody an opportunity at home. Now, look, just in case you've suddenly arrived on planet Earth and you've never seen the Genius Square before, this genuinely is the greatest game in the entire history of the world ever. It's been out now for about 5 years. This giant version that you're going to see us playing here is the Genius Square XL. It's the giant
It
version.
didn't used to be available, did it? In this
It
size?
did not
was a
used to be
smaller version.
available.
Yeah, I've got the smaller one.
It was available as a result of Create and Craft, because I had a giant one like this made, especially to use on the show.
Yep.
And we had hundreds of requests from people saying, why can't they get the big one? So I said, all right, if there's such a demand, let's make it.
Gavin will bring you the big one.
And Gavin will bring the big, and Gavin has brought you the big one. By the way, if you want something hot off the press, I am working on a new Genius game, which will be out in September 2024. So there's something to look forward to as well.
$25.19 is your price, by the way, to get hold of one of these.
Yes, and this, by the way, you should know, is normally $34.99. So that is an absolutely
thank you very much.
ridiculous. So you're saving £9.80 on that. So that is a lunatic price.
Don't know if I mentioned this. Available before Christmas.
All available. You'll get these are guaranteed before Christmas. Now,
let's go.
Well, hang on a second. We need to explain how to play.
I'm ready, Gavin.
You are ready because I know you know how to play this. And
you call me in. You call me in. You do the bits. I'll distract you.
Okay.
You do the bit.
Do you know what?
You call me like Rocky.
You go and get a cup of tea or something.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So what we do here is we have a grid which contains the letters from A to F and the numbers from 1 to 6, and we have 9 of these sort of pentomino style pieces and 7 pieces that we call blockers. And what happens is we roll these dice, and onto the dice you'll see when they're rolled come up a series of coordinates. Now, there are 62,208 possible ways in which the dice can fall, which means the chances of you ever playing the same game twice are extremely small. Yep. And then what we do, let's careful not to make sure we don't get ours muddled up here, is we're going to block out these coordinates. So we've got E3, and we've got F3, and we have got D5, and F2, and C5, and F1, and B1, okay? And what we're going to do is Dan and I are going to race against each other very competitively in order to be the first to fill the grid. Now, there is always at least one solution. For most of them, there will be more than one possible solution. Okay. The idea is to be as quick as possible, and it shouldn't take us more than about, it shouldn't take me more than about 30 seconds.
It'll take me about 30 minutes.
Well, let's see. Here, you ready? On your marks, get set, go. So if you don't own this already in your family, which, to be honest with you, if you are a viewer of Create and Craft, is probably a little bit unlikely, then you need to own this game. Everybody in the universe needs to.
Yes!
Oh, he's beaten me as well. Well done.
12 seconds.
That was...
I'm overstimulated, Gavin. I need just a little second. Buzzing, let's go again.
That, can I just tell you, because the Create and Craft record is held by Paula, who's on, I believe, 14 seconds. So you have and my record is 11 seconds.
Oh, 1 second slower, but I beat Paula, and Paula's well clever.
Paula is well clever, yeah.
Yes!
That's 12 really 12 seconds?
That's what the gallery said.
That is amazing. Action replay. All right, well, let's play again straight away. But of course, what everyone is seeing at home is that as soon as you've played it, the first thing you want to do is to play again.
I love, I know it can be a two-player game, etc. I love playing this on my own. I think it's a real one it's just the little challenge to yourself, whether it's being quicker or whether it's just the different combinations or whether it's trying to do it once, take all the coloured bits out and do it again differently.
Yeah. And,
really
and you know what else? In an age, particularly with children, this is ages 6 to adult, by the way, in an age when children find it difficult to concentrate on anything, to have something which they can do and achieve something in a very short space of time and then want to play again is an amazing thing to do. This is also a real leveler because age doesn't need to be a barrier here at all. It's so straightforward in what you're doing. It's a game of speed and you can also play it remotely as well. So as we found during the pandemic, there were lots of grandparents who were playing on Zoom.
Good point.
With their relatives when they couldn't actually see them. Now, in each set, you are getting 2 of everything that you need. Yep. You can combine sets as well, so you can have as many sets as you want with people playing together, but you get everything you need for 2 people to play together.
Excellent.
Have you put yours in
I have already done it.
Position so we've got A3.
Barney playing with this. Like he was 3.
E2.
He started playing this when he was 3.
C6.
And he didn't obviously do it in the game. He just had
F1,
all the bits. Yeah, I'll stop.
F4,
he just had all the bits.
A5.
He had to complete them into the grid. So for Barnes, for hand-eye coordination, for knowing stuff that like different shapes and stuff, colours as well, really, really useful. Okay, get ready to start the clock.
You do know, by the way, because my dog's called Barney.
Ah.
And I know, and it's every time you say Barney, I'm like, where is he?
Come on, Barnes.
Why is he not here?
What?
One day Barney will have to meet Barney.
Absolutely.
Right, are you ready?
2,
1,
action.
Go. Oh, okay. No, I didn't want to go for that one either.
Yeah,
Hang
weird.
on. Okay, so I'm not going to talk through this one because I've just been beaten in the first game. Are they timing us?
Yes, they are. 6 seconds or so.
Okay, oops, hello, 1 second.
What's
going on here? that one in there like so.
Feel like I'm beating a record here. Oh no!
Done.
18 seconds.
Oh, that was a slow one.
That wasn't it.
One more?
Sure.
One more. And while we're
People have
playing
been asking
this,
to play one more game of Lost Words, so we'll go back to that. I assure you. Details.
Yeah, we'll go back.
You do get enough. You do get both mats in there if you like, both pieces. 149788. Guaranteed before Christmas. I know I keep saying that if you're just tuning in, but it's very important to know if it is a present to someone.
Right. Now, where are we? Dice. Let's roll the dice. And then once we've done this, just before we go on to the other Genius games, I'll set another one of those for people as well. Right, here we go. Okay, so we've got C1 and C4 and F2 and F6, E4, F1 and A2. Okay, ready?
Yep.
On your marks, get set, go. Okay, so it's 1-1 at the moment. That goes in there like so. That's going to go in there over here. This one's going to go in here. I'll put that one in there like so. That goes across there. And I win. Time.
Oh, 13 seconds.
13 seconds, okay.
I think I was 14 seconds.
Yeah.
And actually, ours are different.
Yes, they are. And that's quite normal.
Oh.
Okay.
Not a big deal, Dan.
That
Move
one
on.
is too easy.
Okay.
Right, should we do? Yes.
Genius Square XL, those details disappearing. The Lost for Words, 500 challenges. We're doing another email one.
You're doing another email one.
Okay. You've got time to
hang on a second. I'm just looking for one that's going to.
Zoom quiz, doesn't it?
Yes. Okay. Try this one.
Go on then. Okay.
Try this one for everyone to see. So we've got line, wheel.
Stop zooming in over here. Let's get over here.
Yeah. Oh, I'm all blurred. There you are. Line, wheel, ball, and data.
Line, wheel, ball, and database. Ball, room data, wheel, ball. Bag line, bag wheel. Okay,
we'll put it on the side. Everyone's emailing in. We'll put that one on the side there, and I'm just going to just add another one in there as well for people to reply in as well. This is quite a hard one actually.
Well, what were you emailing in for?
Rifle,
swear,
mad, and tally.
Mad, tally, swear.
And that is a hard one. We'll keep those two going. We'll come back to those once we've moved on to the other. We're having fun.
379925. We've still got 20 minutes left. Did you say there's additional Genius Square elements, aren't there?
There are. There's the trio. Now look, here is the other option. I'm going to move over here quickly and just show it. You can follow me by all means. You want to stay here? Okay. So these are the regular-sized Genius games, and there are 3 that are available individually, or you can get them at the most absurd discount you can imagine. Now, if you were to buy this, this is the size that you've got, and you can see down there, those are the normal sizes. And if I pick this one up here, hang on, you'll see as a comparison the regular one against the XL. Still everything you need, still 2 of everything you need, but this is more of a handy size that you can take travelling with you. Now, each of the 3 games is available individually, or you can buy them as a special offer pack of all 3.
So gems, star, square.
If you buy the set of all 3, which is item number 923941, so you're getting one of the Genius Square, 1 Genius Star and 1 Genius Gems, your club price is going to be £40.47.
Yep.
Now, they are on offer individually, but let me tell you, if you were to buy these in the shops individually, their RRP on this is £19.99.
For each of them?
So for each of them. So that would basically be 60 quid and you're paying £40.47. So effectively you're buying 2 and getting a third free.
Tell them about the red box, Gavin.
Tell them about the red box. Well, you can, okay, if you've got a Flexi Club, you can actually split this into 2 equal payments of £20 and 24 okay, which is a bit strange considering £40.47 would actually be £20 23 and a half.
Yeah, but the first Flex payment rounds up.
Oh, that's good. I was worried there.
So the first one's 24,
for a
the second
moment.
one's 23.
So you can split that, but if you were to buy these in the shops, you're talking about £20 each. So this is an absolutely absurd. Now, individually as well, they're also on offer. So we've seen the Genius Square.
Yes.
Okay. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to take over from here. Actually, do you know what? I've got I've got a set over here and I've got a set over here for you as well. And we'll look at the difference between the Genius Square and the Genius Star. Now, the Genius Star has 165,888 possible challenges, and I believe you've done all of them before. but then maybe not. But then neither have I, to be fair. And 7 dice again. And our blockers this time are these triangular pieces with the black stars that are in the middle.
Yep.
We have 11 pieces, and there's a lovely little twist here that comes with these, because you notice the difference between yours and mine. On your one there, we've got the 2 hexagons together, which together make a golden star.
That's nice.
You can either play with the golden star, or you can turn them upside down. If I can actually get my butterfingers out here, and play them without the golden star. Now, the simple difference between those two things is that on roughly 57% of the different puzzles, it is possible to complete the puzzle with the hexagon complete.
Okay.
Now,
like that.
Like that. So you can either play it safe and just put the pieces in wherever they want to go.
Yeah.
Or you can gamble and try and go for a double win. Now, the good news is that there is a website, thegeniusstar.com, in which you can put your coordinates in, and it will tell you whether or not it's possible to complete an individual set of coordinates with the golden star intact. But for the purposes of this, we're going to assume that we're not. So you take your set over there. I'll take my set over here. Now, the coordinates on these are actually numbers. So instead of having, there they are there. And if I hold this up here, I know I have to hold it at a fairly specific angle so that people can actually see the numbers in there. Hang on. Can you all see? There you can. Have I got the right way around? The wrong way around. There you go. There you can see the numbers on there. And that's what we're going to block out with our blockers. So we've got 7 dice here. And the reason, by the way, with the same 7 dice, there are more possibilities is because 3 of the dice here are octagonal, which gives us a lot more possibilities. Let me just line those up so that people who are playing along at home are able to do this. By the way, if you go on to creatingcraft.com and look at the reviews of these genius games, you will see this extraordinary sea of 5-star reviews, all of them. It's really quite extraordinary.
Maybe you collect them all, like I know a lot of people do, Paola particularly. Maybe you collect them all. Maybe you've never heard of him before.
Paola collects everything.
Yeah, well, yeah, she's a collector, but nevertheless.
Yes.
I think it's a wonderful gift to somebody else as well, or for yourself. I love how the vast majority of these are one-player games, just to keep your own mind active, your fingers active.
You can play them by yourself, but again, with this, you're getting everything you need for 2 people to play at the same time. Let's go back to number 8 there, and number 47, and number 33. How are you doing, Dan?
I started doing them in a random order. I put 33 first. No, I didn't.
Doesn't matter, you can do it that way.
No, then I forgot what I'd done. Anyway,
okay, right, okay, so now we basically, with the 11 pieces, we're going to race against each other, trying this again. Are you ready?
Yeah,
okay,
absolutely.
on your marks, get set, and go. Now, no, wrong programme. Wrong programme, that finished last Tuesday.
Did it? Okay.
Finished last Tuesday with, what did I take that out of there? Yes, although that was very good, I thought, Bake Off this year.
I think it's always very good.
I thoroughly enjoy Bake Off. You see, that's probably not a good move for me to put that in there.
You? Oh, no, not you.
Can you bake?
No. Although, I've started baking cookies.
Okay.
Yeah, I know it's a very, very simple thing, but I'd never done it before. And the other day I was like, I'm going to make Bee and Barn some cookies.
I'm not really allowed to do much baking or anything like that.
Has it been a disaster? Is there a story with that?
Well, basically, my wife says that my motto in the kitchen should be, why use 1 pan when I can use 5? Yes. So, yeah, and I'm sure there's other people out there that can relate to that. There you go. I have done that there like that. Okay.
Oh, well done.
So it is harder than the junior script.
Seconds.
47 seconds. I mean, that's not bad. But I have to tell you, there have been some puzzles with this that have taken me 20 minutes.
Wow.
But again, there is always, always, always a solution. So that is the second of the genius
I
games.
get you. Then we've got the gems as well. Have we got time to play that?
Genius gems. No, we've got time to play the gems as well. Just very quickly, let's just go back to these as a break while I to hear these up. Okay, we want these 2 emailers: line, wheel, ball, and data.
Now, this was the first one we see. Max, do you have a guess on this?
What do you think?
Yeah,
You thought pin, didn't you?
yeah, but it's not.
Pin line, wheel line,
Pinwheel.
pinwheel.
The gallery and people emailing in to say base.
The answer
line, wheel,
is base. There you go.
Baseball, database.
This one, though, is really hard.
Jason Moyes like, what's a wheelbase?
I'm going to be really
What's a base
impressed.
wheel?
If anybody gets this, I'm going to be seriously, seriously impressed.
Now we've got no emails about this one. You've stumped us all.
Interesting.
Rifle, swear, mad tally, tally-ho, mad box, mat, swear, box.
Shall we reveal?
Yeah.
Okay. So we have, the word is men. So you've got riflemen,
Menswear.
madmen, and mentally.
Mentally. That's really clever how it's like The pronounce like pigeon.
Like Discover, as you had at the Discover.
What's a Discover?
And
Discover.
I mean, the first one I did, the very first one, which had was port, and it was portrait.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, now, what is portrait? No, it's portrait.
I was like that in school. They wrote photography on the board, and I put my hand up. I was like, "What's photography?" It's taking me back.
Photography. That's actually quite awesome.
Yeah. What's photography? Photography, Dan. Get out.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Right, okay, let's go on to the third of the Genius Games.
Lots of words, by the way, 37995, hearing how busy we are. Lots of you are checking out your baskets immediately after all. We're going back to the trio, which is the gems next.
Okay,
right?
again, just want to mention as well, really don't forget about Snow Problem, that gorgeous game.
Good point.
Which is the special first edition that we've got there as well.
That next, I heard.
And the IQ, okay, everyone's asking about it, so we will go back to that. Right, Genius Gems, go and grab your Genius Gems, which is just over there. Now, the Genius Gems is the third in the series of the Genius Games. Remember, you're getting one of each of these, Genius Square, the Genius Star and the Genius Gems, if you go for the pack price, which is saving you on the RRP nearly £20, and your item number is 923941. The Genius Gems comes apart into 10 different sections of gems. Now, these are beautifully made, and aside from anything else, they all follow the same pattern. Now, that is whatever you get on one side is reversed on the other side. So, for example, here I've got 2 green gems. What are they? Emeralds.
Yeah.
And one. What's an orange gem called? What's an orange gem?
I'm saying sapphire, but sapphire's...
No, sapphire's blue.
Amber?
No, amber's yellow, isn't it?
Oh.
Or maybe it isn't. Anyway, the orange one, you flip it over and you've suddenly got 2 and 1 in reverse, okay?
Yep.
Now, our dice this time come inside this little holder.
Oh, I like that.
Which has got colour coding in it. Now, each of the dice is exactly the same. They've got different patterns on them. And then when we close up our holder and we give it a shake, we let them rest inside here like so, and they'll come up with a variety of patterns. And what we have to do is we have to race against each other to actually get all of the patterns at the same time featured in here. Okay, so if I give you an example to show you, so let's look here, for example.
So I need a trio of blues.
So you need a trio of blues. So I could, for example, just do that in there like that, and there is my trio. They can be on any angle at all.
What if I do, what if I do that? Within that 4, there's a trio, but does that not count because there's 4?
Yes, it does count.
It does count.
But we don't need to do it that way.
Okay.
Okay. Here, there's our yellow shape there. Can you see what I've put in there like so?
Yep.
Now we're going to go around and create our... Oh, hang on. I've got to go around the right way to do this. Hang on. Hang on. What am I doing here? That one goes in there like so, and then this one is going to... No, I don't want to put that there.
Than you think.
It is a lot harder than you think. Hard is not a bad thing. Oh, here we are. I've worked this out now. So that one will go in there like that. There is our pink one that goes in there. We've got to do the same in green now.
Yeah.
Okay, so that will go in there like that, and then we'll go around there like so. There is the green shape. And that just leaves us the orange one. Have you done it?
I think so.
Okay, we'll put that in there like so, and then this one across here.
Oh yeah,
like see, that goes in there like that, and there we are.
Your pink is in disrepute. There's an argument against your pink.
Oh yes, you're right as well. You are right.
I hadn't noticed, but Molly in the gallery.
Yeah, Molly has noticed correctly. So I should have see what I should have done is I should. Oh, you see, now I've created a problem for myself because it should have looked like that. Oh, now I've messed it up completely. Right now, they are embarrassing myself. Now, the good thing about this is that if you want to up the ante a little bit, you've got these devilish dice which you can interchange with any number of the white dice with much harder patterns, and this horrible devilish die, dastardly die, that's what it is. These are devilish and this is dastardly.
Yep.
And those are really, really difficult patterns to do. So you can make this incredibly difficult. It is crikey. Yeah, these are much, much harder patterns. Okay.
I love the different layers and how you progress yourself or younger age groups or whatever it is.
This one's got over 10,000 possible puzzles in. Ages 8 to add on this one. Again, you're getting everything that you need for 2 people to play, and you can combine sets again. So remember, this is 93,941. That is if you want to get the set of all 3.
Yep.
or you can pay more, you can get them individually, but they are still at discount, all three of those games. Not to be confused with the Genius Square XL. But let us go back to Snow Problem.
Can we go back to Snow Problem?
Because I'm very aware that there will be people who might have just been eating dinner or coming in from work at the beginning. And I want to show you again this absolutely adorable brand new game. By the way,
7 minutes left on the show. This is your only show today, right?
This is my only show today.
Are you back before Christmas?
No, this is my last show before Christmas.
I should have asked that earlier.
Yeah.
This is the show for Christmas presents to yourself, to other people, to refresh the games you play. And you'll have the games forever. Let's not forget. You'll have them forever, always through the year. Let's talk Snow Problem, please.
So, again, this beautiful little game here, which is coming in a limited special first edition as well. When they're gone, they're gone.
Yep.
This has got its global launch this week, and I saw it for the first time complete when I came in here today. 80 puzzles suitable for ages 8 to adults, and one that's really lovely to have around the Christmas table. Loads of different types of puzzles, all of which require you to get your snowmen assembled. Now, what you have to do is you have to roll the snowballs in any direction, providing there is something to stop it from rolling off the edge.
I'm with you.
So we could roll that one to here, okay, like so, but we couldn't roll it to here, because if we rolled it to here, then it would just roll off the board.
I like how it can keep going off the board. That's another dimension, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes, but we don't want it to do that. And so I've basically more or less left this the way we left it last time. So what we can do here is we can now get the middle of the snowman to sit on top there like that, and we can now put the snowman's head there on top there.
So is it the point that I can't move the trees?
You cannot move the trees.
That's because I'll be like, oh, that one, I'll just move that tree over there. Like,
some of the puzzles will have one tree, some of them will have 2 trees, and some of them will have 3 trees in them as well. Some of them will have 1 snowman, 2 snowmen, or 3 snowmen. But you see here, for example, and I just want to sort of really, I realise what I've done here, because I've not actually set this up in accordance with any of the patterns. I've actually locked a piece in place here.
Yep, fair enough.
That's never going anywhere.
Yep.
So I've created an impossible situation for myself. But ultimately, your challenge is, as we see over here, is to have whatever snowmen you've got on there properly assembled so they're smiling at you. They're very sweet and they're very, very cute.
I know it says 8+, right? But I feel like with your supervision, I know there's smaller bits as well, but I feel like a younger member of the family could definitely get to grips with this.
I cannot imagine that there's anybody that's going to look at these snowmen and do anything other than, oh.
Yeah,
but I think it's such a nice, novel idea to have something around the Christmas table that is a logic puzzle that people can try and do and is Christmas themed.
And also, like, to play with, you've got younger members of the family, and actually for them to be included in a family game that's actually kind of steered toward them.
Absolutely.
I think that's a really lovely, inclusive thing to do. 023 888. All the items. There's even more on the show we haven't come to. They're all on this show.
We're not going to get there either.
Christmas. I know we're not going to.
Because we've got so excited.
Do you want to go back to Lost for Words, or do you want to play a new game?
Do you know what? I'd like to go back for Lost for Words, because the number of people that are messaging in.
I
think it's getting so, and we're selling enormous numbers of these.
Sure
so
do not miss out.
Do not miss out. I'm finding. Let's try this one.
Look.
Okay.
How many different words are there again?
500. No, well, there's okay. Each one's got 4 words on it, and there's 500 puzzles. So technically 2,000. Okay, let's try this one, shall we? I'm all over the place here. Okay.
So we're finding a word that what's the premise of the game?
Snow, lace, maker, and horse. What is the word that can go either before or after each of these? Snow, lace, maker, or horse?
In the gallery, Chris is saying shoe.
And the answer is shoe. Very good.
Molly, producer, just asked what's a snowshoe. It's a shoe for snow.
And don't snowshoes, they used to be that people used to put their feet on tennis rackets.
Yeah, and clomp the way through.
Clomp away. Let's try this one. Out, back, rain, and kick.
Damn it, Gav.
Can you see, the camera keeps, I'll stay still, you find me, all right?
Out, back, rain, kick. Drop kick, rain, back kick. No, I'm obsessed with kick. Back.
Yes, you're right.
Look, it drop?
It's drop.
Ah!
You see there. Right, I think this is the hardest one of all.
Even harder than the rifle?
Yeah, harder than the rifle one.
All right, I'm feeling limit up.
Really, really, really hard. And you've got to think outside of the box on this one.
Oh, this is going to be a bit like pigeon again, isn't it? Like piggy and...
It is going to be like pigeon. And just...
Ring.
And I'm going to... I'm really itching, so we've got time for someone to email in, if anybody can...
if you're super quick...
Well, if you're super quick, I'm going to say to you, I'm going to give you a clue, that one of these is a colour.
It is, yeah.
No, but forget the fact that you're seeing one that actually is a colour. One of them, when completed, is a colour.
All right.
Anybody?
I thought you were really pointing out the obvious there. One of them's a big town. No. Okay, one's a completely colour. Oh, I bet it's city. I bet city's the one that completes the colour.
Can you name me a colour with the word city in it?
Ooh. Velocity. Violet. Is it?
No, it's not. I'm really curious to see if anybody
You saw where I was
knows
going.
it.
Firing. What are you thinking, Max? No.
Right, we'll come back to that one because I want to give someone a chance to come in. We'll do this one more.
Let, string, mock, permit, mockmit, stringmit. I'm obsessed that toil is going to be one of them. Toilet.
Well, you keep on saying this. What is this with you?
What is a toilet? I don't know. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with them.
Ready? Shall I reveal this one?
Reveal yourself.
Reveal that one.
Hammock. Ham.
Hamlet, hamstring, hammock, and hamper.
Very
Right,
good.
before we run out of time, we've got to go back to this one. I'm just
90
curious
seconds
if
left.
anyone's going to... Has anyone come in with the right
No
answer on this
emails.
one? No emails on this one.
All let, city, red. It's not violet. City, red, ring. What colour's got a ring in it? Ringtone? No, that's not.
Well, it's the top one that's the colour.
So violet.
No.
Oh. Scar.
Ah, there you go. We've got
Was that you, Molly?
Scarlet, Scarcity, Scarcity.
Who got it?
I've done it. I've done your thing.
Thank you.
Well, it's Scarcity.
Molly,
Good
who
Lord.
got that? Julie.
Julie got it. Well done, Julie.
Julie
Scarlet,
emailed in.
Scarcity, Scarred, and Scarring. That's a hard one.
I love the
It's a
different
real,
levels.
but so yeah, seriously, lost for words.
Jane
Item
got
number
it as well.
379925. Well done, Jane. And we've got just less than a minute to say what an amazing show.
Thank you.
And in fact, I've done so amazingly that I'm going to do the menu at the end as well.
Yes, you are indeed. They're
That
already
is
prepared
amazing.
for that.
And
Don't you worry about that.
Let's see whether this jumper can last into a third Christmas as well.
Hey, mate, all the other ones have lasted the best part of a decade.
That's
I bought
impressive.
them when I was an AP on Ideal World, so they're going to
Yeah.
go all the way through here as well. 379925. Of course, all the item numbers are on the website if you've missed out. You've got FlexiPay on the show as well. Gavin, thank you ever so much.
And can I just say to everybody, because I won't be back here before Christmas, Happy Christmas, everybody. Or if you're celebrating from Thursday, Happy Hanukkah as well. There you are.
Absolutely.
I get my presents early, plus donuts.
Plus donuts. That's how it was.
Oh, one more thing.
Yeah, go on.
Check out your baskets.
He's absolutely right. Right, it's a Christmas menu, so you've got to be even more upbeat as you could possibly be. which
I'll
shouldn't be
do
too
my
hard for
best.
you.
Here we go.
Okay, now it's time
Right.
to check your boss.
Menu time.
You're on, Gav.